Hello, divine beings. Welcome to the Meta Universe. We are Velastri. Thank you so much for joining us. It's time for a tarot reading. Let us see what Spirit would like to share with us today. Beautiful beings, we have uploaded the full moon in Sagittarius reading for the 4th of June 2023. Powerful energies, powerful light codes, powerful transmissions coming through. And we have also uploaded the June monthly reading for 2023. And let us have a spirit check. We will be working on the winter and summer reading tomorrow. And something else, collective weekly reading. But we'll be doing each and every single star sign as we've been guided by Source. Okay, for this tarot reading, or card reading, we're going to be using the Oracle deck. And we'll be using the Magic of the Unicorns Oracle deck. Of course, we'll put in the description below. You'll have the description of the tarot of the cards, should you ever be interested. We've been guided to pull 3 cards. So let us begin and see what we are aligned to at this time, what Source would like to share with us. Okay, we have creative solutions. We have uncaught relationships. And we have your personal unicorn. Okay. So let us begin with creative solutions. Creative solutions. Number 13, the 1 and the 4. 1 and the 3 make a 4. Think outside the box. View things from a higher perspective. Yes. At this time, you are really coming into a place where you're embodying Source energy completely. You're embodying the Source you are. So you're having a higher outlook on things. And you are now seeing perspectives which were not available to you before. Because in the past, the physical realm was fixed. It was you being this fish swimming in a fishbowl. So you only had specific outcomes, specific ways, specific understandings, specific variables, specific outcomes. It was a very determined few paths you could choose. But now you've finally freed yourself from the illusion, and you are allowing the physical to be Source, to be the oceans of Source, to be the oceans of you, the oceans of love, limitless and fluid and vibrant. So now you are being you're opening up, you're being aware of other paths and other ways and other opportunities and ways in which you can now co-create with others, co-create in spaces, in your opportunities, in your workplace, in your family, in your creative spaces, in all other experiences which you are working on at this current time. So you are receiving these creative solutions, these understandings, these perception shifts, which before were not available to you because you had closed up to a certain way of being. You have closed up to the physical offering you a certain outcome. But now that you have released the outcomes and you've released the illusion and you've released imprisoning yourself, you've released, thank you, this beautiful quote keeps coming over and over again in our readings from Osho. The seed doesn't know the flower. The seed doesn't know it has the potential to become a flower. You have released all the seeds that you have planted to be whatever they want to be. You haven't decided you're a flower, you are this color flower, this many petals. You don't even know if it's going to be a flower. That's how much you've released. You have no idea what's going to become of the seed. Thus, the seed can be everything and anything. There's infinite possibility and potentiality for anything and everything to happen. And that is where you are now. where you're in a space where anything and everything can happen in any experience, in any situation, because you're no longer deciding that person's that way, that situation is that way, this is the outcome, this is the outcome. You've now released all to source by you embodying the source you are and surrendering, being open to source, sharing and inspiring you to take different actions or different steps. And you are now open to the flow of creative inspiration that is coming through to you at this time. So be open to thinking out of the box, being open to receiving rather out of the box rather than thinking out of the box, because we're no longer thinking thoughts, we're receiving thoughts. So be open to receiving out of the box experiences, which means take that leap of faith, which means trust in the unknown. You'll receive insight. Source, you really want me to go there? Okay, we'll see what happens. And when you're there, wow, thank you for inspiring. I would have never in a million years even thought to look in that direction. And yet, that's where the good stuff is. So now you're just trusting your inner guidance, which has been your source, your soul has been navigating all these different options for you and is saying, stop using your physical perspective to decide. We've navigated every single outcome, and we've now aligned every timeline, every lifetime, every single possible outcome there is. We have navigated, we have walked, we have tried, we have done the trial and error for you. Maybe you were thinking, for example, you were thinking of going on holiday, and maybe you had 10 destinations. Your soul has literally lived the outcomes of those 10 destinations and knows which one is the one that is the best of the best of the best, and is now giving you that inspired thought, go there. Ooh, but I really thought I want to go. Trust us, that's where to go. And that is how Source would like you to trust and honor your inner being. That guidance within is from you. Don't fight it. Don't let ego win. Ego has programmed you to be against your inner guidance, to believe it's control, to believe it's not worth hearing. Ego has programmed you, the old human conditioning has programmed you to not value your inner voice, your inner guidance, to not value yourself, to not honor your inner child. And Source is saying, stop rejecting, stop going against your inner guidance. The inner guidance is the true you. That inner being is the true you. Don't let the illusion, the idea of you hold you back from the truth of who you be. That truth is just like your brain. The brain is very logical, right? And the brain does everything it can to navigate the paths to your safekeeping and your safeguarding, to your best outcome. But remember, the brain is highly intelligent and understands that your soul manifested the brain. Source energy manifested the brain for you. Your source, the brain is the perfect tool for you, for your version, for your extension of Source. Your unique brain is tailored to your unique source. So your brain understands, okay, well, if I consider the soul, if I consider Source, then I am secondary. But if you make me lead, if you make me the most powerful tool, if you put me, if you think and you're logical and you're problem solving, if you make me lead, then I need to consider that you don't have a soul, that your source is not existent. I need to release them from existence because they created me. So if I have a concept that they're there, I automatically go secondary. So if you force me to be first, your soul doesn't exist. So all the information I'm using to calculate, to create, is from what has been, oof, fluff. I have this new fluffy hoodie, fluff everywhere. So all this information that I'm using to sift and sort, to work things out, is born of the illusion of all the knowledge that's been stored, of past observations, of other people's preferences. It has nothing to do with your soul. It has nothing to do with Source, because it can't have anything to do with Source, because if it has anything to do with Source, I'm secondary. So don't force your brain to lead. Your brain is meant to serve you, and you are Source. So just as the brain, yes, figures and tries to come up with the best outcome and gives you ideas. Release the brain, because your soul, your source, that's the job. That's the job of your source. That's the job of your inner being, to do that very same thing, except it does it in your highest interest, doesn't give two things about your neighbor, what people think about. Everything else is null and void. Your source is only considering you and your love and your well-being and what is good for you. You are first on the pedestal. You are nourished. You're taken care of. Thus, everybody is, by extension of the love frequency. And your brain can then interpret the beautiful ideas of source, and you can receive thoughts, and you can receive ideas, and you can receive plans. It's time for you to trust in what you receive within. Don't rebel against who you truly are. It's a disservice to you. It's a disservice to creation. You no longer exist should you deny yourself your truth. Uncalled relationships. This is number what? Number 4. Another 4. So really, foundation being the key at this time. Let go now. Forgiveness is freedom. It's time for you to let go of these relationships and co-creations that no longer serve you, and to forgive yourself for doing so. Stop blaming yourself. Stop thinking you're being judgmental. Stop being critical. You are being discerning. Okay, you are understanding this person, this space, this situation no longer serves, and I now need to release. I can no longer co-create in these energies. This person drains me, takes away, is narcissistic, is abusive, requires me to be a lesser version of me, requires me to be in a place of lack in order for them to feel fulfilled. This person does not have the best interest, or simply we no longer have anything more to share with each other. We simply no longer resonate. I need to go on a whole new adventure, a whole new way of being. I no longer feel the same vibe as you feel. I no longer enjoy the same music you enjoy. I no longer enjoy the same things you enjoy. And it's okay. We've simply outgrown each other. Okay, so it doesn't have to always be horrific. It can simply just be, this is no longer, I love you so much and you've done nothing to me. However, I no longer feel that this is where I belong. This is how I wish to be. This family, sense of family is not mine. It doesn't belong to me. For I am at source now. I'm no longer in the human idea of family. I'm at source now, and my source needs a whole different spectrum, frequency of creation. And I need to go discover that. I need to find my people. I need to find my soul frequencies. I need to find me again. Forgive yourself for doing this release, and forgive others for being where they are. Don't require them to move with you, okay? Don't be upset and angry that your family is not getting the work. Don't be upset that your partner is not doing the healing work. Your children, whatever, whoever they are. Let them go. They are source creating, and they will ascend, they will awaken when they are ready for it, not when you feel you don't want to be alone on the journey. The caterpillar is alone in the chrysalis. You were there. You've transformed. You're now a butterfly. Now fly in your own frequency. Don't force the other caterpillars to manifest with you, to metamorphosis with you. Metamorphosize? Metamorphosize? I don't know. To transform. Let's do that instead with you. You cannot rush universe. You cannot rush perfection. They are divinely perfect. Exactly where they are, even though they might be in suffering, even though they might be creating energies that don't serve them, and you are seeing it, you are feeling it. It's none of your business to hasten their progress and their evolution. You know personally that nobody could have rushed you to your awakening. You had to learn everything on your own. You had to fall flat on the ground, lose everything, and realize, why am I doing this? What am I doing to myself? Love yourself, heal yourself, do the work to then emerge as who you are, and they need to do the same thing. Don't let your fear of being alone try to manipulate others to go with you. That's also a form of control. Just as you do not wish them to control you by saying don't evolve, don't control them by saying evolve. We are not here to change humanity that way. We are here to add our frequencies here in our authentic presence in order to open up the doors to the high frequencies, so that should they choose and should they be ready to, they will ascend. Just as you chose and you were ready to. So it's imperative that you allow everybody freedom. Forgiveness is freedom. Understand they're exactly where they need to be. And let go of everybody who harmed you, who treated you ill, who wronged you, no matter how terrifying and horrific it was. Understand that many of us are higher master healers, so yes, we elected the hard, painful frequencies to heal. We understood coming to earth, we can't just be here teaching and healing and just, no, we have to be it. We have to be the suffering. We have to be the pain. We have to be that experience. Transmute it, because then we are the antidote. We are the healing to it. We are healing ourselves, thus we can heal others. So you had to go through all of those experiences in order for you to be the healer of it. How else would you know how to heal it unless you had it in order to transmute it into healing, into the antidote? It is not easy medicine. It is the snake medicine. Taking all those poisons, becoming an antidote in order for you to heal it. The fruit, the truth, understanding the truth of everything. Understanding the core frequency of everything. How you create, where you allow yourself to be in order for you to shift into higher frequencies. You had to be aware, oh, I'm in suffering, I'm in pain. Oh, I'm allowing this person to do this. Why? Because I'm thinking I'm not worthy, I'm not worth it. I'm thinking that the world is awful, that the world is terrible. I'm thinking that I'm not safe, that I'm in danger. Of course these things are happening to me. I'm literally manifesting it. You're aware. The awareness is what that fruit, that apple was. Which many of the beings who are trying to control and keep you in a false sense of security don't want you to take, right? They want you to believe in the illusion of light, not the truth. Hard medicine, hard healing, but had to be done for you to awaken. So release them. Then they no longer affect your frequency. Then you have released the lesson and you're no longer in the enslavement of that cycle, that energy. You healed it. Why would you now stay in the before the healing process, in the poison? By keeping this revengeful, angry, blaming them, victim mentality. It's their fault because this happened to me when I was this young, and it's also saying, yes, we understand, we have compassion. However, it's time that you understand and claim the truth of it. You understand that you're a source. You understand that you're meant to heal it. You understand that you've healed it. Now let it go. And stop using it as an excuse for you not moving on, because that's all it is now, an excuse. It's no longer valid because you've healed it. Not easy pill to swallow, but one that you really need to embrace in order for you to truly move where you are meant to be, to receive the divine care, the divine healing, the sustenance. Because now you release the poison energy and you remain in the antidote, in the healed, in the solution, in the higher frequency, in the understanding. You've reclaimed your power, you've reclaimed your alchemy, you've reclaimed your truth, and now you can go forth and not turn away from yourself no more. Go forth and sin no more. For now you understand the suffering that comes from turning away from your truth. The suffering that comes from speaking ill of yourself, thinking ill of yourself, of the world. The suffering that comes from creating in fear. Now you know. Go forth and never do that again, you see. And allow yourself to manifest the love that you know you are. The beautiful relationships you know you deserve. This is not to excuse the behavior of those people. It is not to excuse the ill treatment, but is for you to set yourself free, understanding, I know exactly what I was thinking of myself and the world and the situation. I know that I was creating in fear, in anger. I know exactly where I was when those co-creative components were available to create all of that. And I understand that as a soul I chose to begin there because that was the complete counterpoint to the healing I am. We as Philosophy, we were born in complete fear, illusion, lies, and deceit. Painful, suffering. That's what we knew as love. Fear was love. Pain was love. Suffering was love. Abuse was love. We made it a love language in order to release it, to heal it, to transmute it, to remain fully within love and ease and peace. We could never do this healing work if we didn't experience what we experienced, and we understand that. And we forgive everybody who co-created in it. We forgive ourselves for being in that experience. And now we release it. And now we are free. And now we've claimed our power. And now we will never, ever allow ourselves to ever be in that situation ever again. And now we simply heal, and we're in love, and we allow. And it is time for all of you to embrace your magic and your power, because you are brilliant. But you have to let go to do so. You have to deeply let go of everything and everyone. Rebirth. You're a butterfly. Everything that happened as a caterpillar is no longer valid. Non-applicable. Do that and set yourself free. Do that and you can fly. Vatares kivik kazot tur kivek. Vitas tavek kivivi azotos kitik. Heart chakra. Kivek kivok tavek. Kivek tivok tavek. To take the swords of three that were plunged into your heart out. To remove the swords of free that were placed through illusion. You had to understand what those swords were. You had to understand how you contributed in those swords being within your heart in the first place. For those swords could only pierce your heart should you have attracted them to do so. And now you understand, because now you value your heart. Now you understand, because now you value your love. Now you understand, because now you value who you are. That those swords are not allowed. And so the swords recoil, melt, break. The swords are removed from your heart. And your heart is healed, your heart is whole. Your heart is stronger than ever before. And never again can be pierced by the same swords. And others now can come to you for guidance, for healing. And never again will their hearts be pierced by the same swords. Open up your hearts to you now. Let go the heart of old. Your heart has healed, it has mended. Only by holding on do you keep piercing over and over again by lessons long gone. Move on. Move from the frequencies of burden and suffering. Go forth in your power, in your truth, in your love now. Release all that doesn't serve you. Set yourself free. Kivek, kivatos, taveki akutries. Talavem viatir kiazutos kites. Okay. Your personal unicorn, bathe in pure love. Stay open to unicorn magic. Ooh, we do love unicorn magic. We love this frequency. This frequency is home to us. You are power, you are magician, you are magic, you are source. Open up to the magic you are. Open up to the truth of you. Open up to your brilliance. This allows an expansion of your power in purity, a purity that honors the wholeness of you, all of your shadow, all of your light, all of the unknown within the realms of spirit and physical. You now allow yourself to create fully, wholly, within love, a love that's discovered by embracing your existence, by embracing your truth, by embracing your clarity, by embracing who you are to the core of your frequency. Thus you welcome us, who creates in this space. We the unicorn frequency, pure love we are. This has been known through all tale, all history, fiction, fable. And the way in which this is known is by frequency, is by energy. We, just as the stars, honor our existence completely. Thus all that we do, each moment, is a surprise, is a discovery, pure. It is not tainted by illusion, by others' perception, others' knowledge, others' understanding, others' agreements, others' disagreements, others' laws, others' rules. No, we simply create through love, for we allow ourselves to be every moment. Every moment we simply are. We allow the full expression of that which we are. We allow the full being, the full source. We allow our existence. Thus we are in love with the frequency we are. This is not a narcissistic love or an arrogant, self-serving love. This is saying, this is the frequency I am. I take it. I honor it. I be it. I breathe it. I live it. I feel it. I flow it. I love it. I hold it. Let it go. I am it. I am it at all times. I am me at all times. I do not deny this. I do not shy away from this. I do not fear this. I am me, and I'm worthy. Me being is allowed. That's why I'm here. Pure. Every moment, I simply am what feels love. For I am love. Every moment, I simply am. Be at this space, and we will be there. We can only be there when you're at the space. And we are here to heal you to the space now, beautiful human frequencies. beautiful creators who are here to awaken humanity to moment present creation, which is love creation. For should you accept who you are, should you allow all that you be, and should you allow the existence of you, and you create from that space, the foundation is love, and all you can do is love. You simply cannot do anything other than love. You simply cannot attract anything other than love. You simply cannot create anything other than love. You simply cannot co-create with anything other than love. Love, 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 love creating love, love creating love, love creating love, love creating love, love being love, love being love, love creating love. You are love. Vitries, qui adur, qui vic, tavek, zavatur, kayak. Long have you run away from that which you are. This is fear. It is time that humans released fear. It is a powerful energy which doesn't exist, but enslaves you within non-existence, for that's where it is. It doesn't exist. It is of the realm of non-existence. Thus, as you fear, you do not exist. Release non-existence. Release fear. Exist. Love. And watch as all of those who create within fear break, melt, shift away from you. For you cannot be harmed within the frequency of love. You will never be harmed within the frequency of love. They tried to catch us, those humans of old, with their tricks. They never could. We are love. Only love calls us, nothing else. You are love. Thank you for calling us to you. Okay. Thank you. All right, beings, you have received your message from love. Blessed be.